as you already know, I didn't do a video last week, so I am doing one today though, but I did want to get you guys some more info because a lot of things have happened over the last week and a half since I made the last video. Like I told you guys before, I had a doctor appointment as well as Amelia. She is now 9 pounds 9 ounces and 21.5 inches long. She will be 7 weeks old tomorrow, so she's growing really well, which is great. And then I had my first postpartum visit and I got the all clear to start working out again. So Chris and I actually went to the gym on Monday, but I went a little bit harder than I was supposed to, and so I've had a few complications. I was actually in the ER yesterday. Everything's okay, it's just I needed to get checked on just to make sure that everything is okay, because with what was going on, it could have been really bad if it had not been checked on and something was wrong. So it's just one of those things where you just have to go and make sure everything's okay. You hope nothing's wrong, but you still have to go in. So I can start working out again here in the next couple of days as long as everything mellows out, but then I have to do stuff that's super low intense, which is kind of hard for me, to be honest, because I was a very competitive volleyball player. I have always lifted weights, and so toning it down from that intensity is kind of difficult for me. So I have to rethink how I'm going to start my working out and gradually get back up to where I was. That's going to be a longer process than I was expecting, but I mean, every little bit counts. So as long as I stick to it and make sure that I am not doing too much, then I'll be okay. Just listening to my body isn't going to be enough for me. I'm going to have to tone it down even if I think that I can do it, just because I'm one of those people who's like, oh no, I'll be just fine. I feel fine. It's just I haven't done this in a while. Now it's that I need to slow it down. Sorry, I have Amelia in her swing. She's just hanging out here. She's awake. I'll get her towards the end of the video so you guys can see her up close for the first time. But I want to wait until the end just in case she gets mad, so that way I can get through the entire video first. Like I said, I have to take it low intensity. So what I did for my workout, which I'll probably have to wait a few weeks to be able to do it again, is I did some bicep curls, I did some bent over rows, I did some squats, I did some lunges, and I did them all on lower weights than I had used in the past. But I have to take it a little bit slower. The end of my workout, I did what's called the 99 challenge, where you do, for what I did is I did 99 jumping jacks, I did 88 of those little penguins where you lay on your back and have your knees up and you go side to side to work your obliques. I did 77 push-ups, I did 66 mountain climbers. I did them all kind of modified, so I didn't do them super fast. But because it still was using my abdominal muscles, I need to cut those out. I definitely got my heart rate up a lot, which was great for me, but then it just caused some complications and made a little bit of a setback for me. But what I did for my cardio, which is what I think I'll do more of, is I did the elliptical. I just did a quarter mile for a warm-up before I started lifting. And then after I was finished lifting, before I did the 99 challenge, I did a half mile on the stationary bike. And when I do my cardio, I always make sure that I have the resistance as high as it can go, or at least as high as I can get it. For the bike, I don't know exactly how high it can go, but I had it on a resistance 20, and that number doesn't really mean anything because depending on what kind of stationary bike it is, that can be a different amount of resistance than from another bike. But I think I'll start doing just more of that and I'll start just doing exercises with just my body weight, or maybe even just holding Amelia as I do some exercises to add a little bit of weight, so that way I can make sure that I'm not pushing myself too hard, because I don't want to have another setback. So that's about all that I have for you guys this week. As I get more and more back into the gym, because of how the billing works, my gym membership is starting up on April 12th. So right now I was just going in with Chris with a guest pass. So once I'm able to start going regularly again, I'll have more information for you about how I'm doing. But I did want to touch on one topic, and that is your baseline, your transformation, where you stand for, your weight, for measurements and things like that. For me, the things that I track is I just take a photo from the front, the back, and the side, and I track my weight, and that's about all that I do for tracking my progress. Lots of other people, they will do bicep measurements, they'll do waist measurements, they'll do legs. I'm not super into that. I just want to look the way that I want to look. Just adding the weight in there just so that I can see that there is progress being made, more than just what I'm seeing or not seeing on the pictures. Right now I'm focused on losing some weight, but my goal weight is to be 125 pounds. Right now I'm 140. I want to be at that 125. I was at 112 before I was pregnant, but I was still trying to get up to 125. I want that to be in muscle for my weight. So I'm going to have to lose weight and then try and get back up to that if I go lower than that, which I don't think I will, but you never know. But I am curious, what do you guys do for your tracking your progress? Do you guys do photos? Do you guys do the measurements? Do you just track weight? Leave it in the comments below, or go into my page and leave it in the comments on a post. But yeah, I just would love to know what you guys do for your guys' progress. I'm going to go get the little princess really quick so you guys can meet her. Yeah. Hi, Smish. All right. Say hi, baby. So she is quite a little chunk now. She's getting pretty big. She's got pretty chubby cheeks. But for the most part, she's such a good baby. She has her fussy times, but so does every baby. For the most part, she's just pretty chill and just likes to hang out, and she does well with sleeping and eating, so we're very lucky to have such a cute, awesome little baby. Well, we will see you guys next week, and don't forget to comment below.